Now, I don't even have to say this, but I know when I came into your life, it was like somebody walked out of a GQ magazine.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
On our first date, you dressed really nice. You had
I did.
Yes,
I did.
Yes, you had on a little, had some slacks on, nice black pair of shoes, nice blue shirt. It really bounced off your complexion.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thank you.
And
no extra
after that, everything just went downhill with your with your wardrobe. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
But I just saw, I just saw that your clothes that you were wearing didn't do you justice.
Okay.
So I had, like, in my mind, I said, oh, wow, he would really look good in this. He would really look good in that. I just kind of visualized, whoa, some blazers.
Okay.
Pop this on, you know, a little tie here or what have you. And then I was just letting that marinate a little bit because, you know, sometimes it's very, clothes is a very sensitive subject. Or sometimes when you're trying to tell someone, oh, you might look better in this, they might take it a little personal.
Right.
Hold on, wait a minute, this is how I dress and all that good stuff.
But well, what I loved about what you did for me was that you kind of knew what the style I kind of liked and what I was looking for and stuff. So she took me to the store that I kind of dug that I couldn't afford. That you brought me in there and you found some wonderful stuff for me.
Yes, I remember going in and it was a pair of jeans. They were about $97. We went out to the mall, which was kind of expensive. You thought that was a little bit expensive for just a pair of jeans.
I never bought a pair of jeans that expensive.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah, and then it was like a shirt that was almost $100 for the shirt.
Hello.
And so I was like, wow, this looks great. You need to be in this. I kind of looked and visualized it. You went inside the dressing room. So when you came out of the men's fitting room, I will never forget.
Whoa.
You just looked fine. You looked so good, so good. And I was like, wow. It was just
Once in a while we get it right.
Yes. Hey, I am at Adore in Raleigh. It is an upscale designer resale boutique. Women, I like clothes and I know you like clothes too. And if you're on a budget and you like designer clothes, this is the place to be. Let's check it out. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good,
It's
good.
good to be with you.
Yes, yes, I love this. I've been out here several times. I looked at some of the clothes. I bought clothes from here.
Well, you got a great dress. Diane von Furstenberg.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yes, yes. And I've worn that. I worn it out and around and about. And some people have come to me and they said, "Wow, where did you get the dress from?" It's really nice. I told them that it's from Adore. I love it. I love it. I love the clothes. I know you have clothes here. You have different types of. What are some of the name brands you have here?
We have all different, like, we have department store brands, and we'll have some Free People, kind of stuff like that. And then we'll go way up to Yves Saint Laurent, Chanel. So a big wide range. And sometimes though, the higher things do go on sale, for lower price.
Yes.
So you can get like such a bargain, such a bargain.
Awesome. I know that you also have St. John knits here.
Oh, we have our St. John knits and we have our St. John customers.
Yes.
That come back, yes.
Yeah.
They're a particular customer that want to look absolutely perfect.
Yes.
A lot of ladies come here for that.
Awesome, awesome. Now I want you to explain. There are people out there that know what consignment and clothes and all that stuff. How do that work? Because there's some people that don't know.
I know, and we do get some people coming here going, "Is this a thrift store? Wait, what is this?" They need some education.
Yes, yes.
So consignment is when the consignor who
Yes.
comes in and brings their items, they own those items until they sell from here. So they are still owned by them.
Yes.
So if I keep something on the floor past 90 days and it's maybe 4 months, 6 months, and it sells, I still honor
Yes.
an agreement and I still pay my consignors, which brings back really good people and people are loyal to us. But normally it's, a set period of 90 days. If something sells, they get 50% of what it sells for.
Yes.
We do pay higher for Chanel handbags and Louis Vuitton handbags because people love them. They sell fast and they're higher priced.
Yes.
And so I feel maybe that the consignor should get a little bit more.
Wow, that's
than the
good.
standard 50.
Wow, that's good. I see you have shoes and then jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yes, yes. I love this. This is what you have
I
on.
love jewelry.
I love that. I love jewelry too. Accessories are so important. When you're wearing a dress and all that stuff. Now, I worked in corporate America for a certain amount of time, and I remember looking for clothes and I think it's a beautiful thing to have a store like this because there's people that are on a budget and they can come in and really find some really good pieces. And I think that clothes will, it just do something to women.
It makes people feel so good
Yes.
when they find that perfect piece that either rounds out an outfit or makes them feel good for an interview they're going to. We have people that come in a lot of times for a special occasion.
Yes.
Whether it be a recital or an interview. It makes the world of difference if you feel secure and
Yes.
good about how you look. And so one of the things that we do, and I said this could make us a little different, is our honesty sometimes is very honest to the point where we very often lose a sale because we don't want anybody to go out not looking and feeling as great as they should. And
Wow.
sometimes I'll be standing in here and somebody will be feeling really good in what they have on, but I see from the back that possibly there's a seam or the waistline in a jacket is not falling properly for that person's body type. And very often you shouldn't give an opinion unless asked, but sometimes I do say, why don't you check out because we don't want anybody walking out of here not looking really good. I mean, so it works for us, I think, because people come back or people go, could you tell me what you think of this now?
Yes.
So now we get so many people coming into the dressing room, going over, going, what do you think?
Wow.
So it's kind of fun. It's almost like styling a little bit,
Wow, that's really good, and
Yeah.
I really love that because there are places where people will sometimes say they come inside of a department store, oh, that looks good, just to get the sale,
Yeah.
and just let them go about their way and stuff. But I think that's really good. okay, what is this store? Adore. I saw this in great big letters, Adore.
Well, you know what? You have a point there, because in the other store it says Adore Designer Resale Boutique.
Okay.
In the Carrie store, and for some reason I just love the Adore, you know. But on another note, some people who don't know who we are and they are consignment lovers, you know, they love the thrill of the hunt and the bargain.
Yeah.
I think it would help us if we did put a consignment sign somewhere outside for those people out of town that don't know, you know, who we are.
There are people that are on budgets, and that's all they do. They don't.
Exactly.
There are people who do not go to department stores, but they will go.
That would be me.
Hello. They will go to these places and shop and look like $1 million.
Yep.
They look awesome. And I remember working, like I said, in corporate America. I was looking around for pieces and all this stuff, and so I would go to places and look for really good things. And I remember pieces and clothes. And I remember people tell me, they're like, wow, you have such a beautiful wardrobe and stuff. And I heard how people paid so much money for clothes and stuff. And I was like, wow, you know, you get you a certain, like a black skirt, you can come in, you can find different type of blouses, you change out your shoes.
And you can have a unique look.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a look that's put together in a retail store, you know, where a manufacturer has their setup with this goes with this, mixy-matchy.
Yeah,
you know, this is a place to be totally unique, and a lot of the things that eventually become one of a kind, you know.
Yes,
So,
it is.
we did used to carry men's clothes.
Ooh, really?
We did, and didn't get a lot. Men like to keep their clothes longer, wear them harder.
Yes,
we
they
got
do.
a lot of great clothes in the beginning, and we got a lot of good men customers, but then we started getting more like golf shirts and things. And that's not really the avenue I wanted to pursue with regard to menswear.
Yes.
So we stopped carrying menswear, and we did have like three customers who were men that got very upset that we no longer carry anything. But I've been thinking of possibly opening a separate store for men.
Fish for men.
It's harder to
Ooh, now that
get
would be
men's
good.
clothing. A lot of times it's either dated or, you know, man has a favorite pair of jeans, he's going to wear that.
They'll wear them for 20, 50 years.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
So it is something that I think about. I think it's really needed. I mean, men want it, and also the women that shop for men. Like, I buy everything for my husband. He doesn't shop for himself. So, you know, I would be going into the men's consignment store.
Wow, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, awesome. Wow.
There's so many ladies' clothes to go around, though. I mean, we are jam-packed in here, jam-packed in the other store, all the other stores in the area. I mean, people really, really, really want to sell their clothing, get some money for it. You know, a lot of these things have never been worn.
Yes.
I know I just consigned something from my own closet that still has the tags on. So, you know, we make mistakes, and
Yes.
you know, I try not to buy retail. I bought something online. That's my downfall, shopping online. So,
Wow.
so all my mistakes make their way in here.
Wow.
And then somebody else can fit into them or whatever.
Wow, and that's it's a blessing in disguise, because I know I came in here, I bought some shoes from here, and way before I met you, I would just come in and I'm like, whoa, this is really
the
nice.
shoes are a good deal, because I'll tell you why. So, some people that shop consignment stop at shoes. They're like, you know what, I just can't do that. I just don't want to put my foot, you know, and a lot of these shoes have never been worn. But because of that, and because of like the wear on a shoe is a lot more visible than a wear on that somebody wore a top one time,
Exactly,
right?
yes.
So they get priced a little bit lower, so you can get really good bargains on shoes here. Of course, a shoe has to fit the person perfectly, not like a small, medium, or large item. You know,
Yes.
a shoe has to fit perfectly, and you know, they're still not cheap. A Louis Vuitton used is still expensive, you know.
Yes.
So sometimes that shoe will sit here for a month or two, and until that right person comes, like Cinderella comes in and finds her shoes. But we have all kinds, all brands. As long as we like them and think they'll sell, and our customer would appreciate it, we take it.
Wow. talk about body type.
Body type. I am a person that's guilty of not realizing their body type for many years.
Yes.
And a friend is not necessarily going to tell you what your body type is or what your pluses and minuses are.
Okay.
Even if you ask a friend, sometimes it doesn't turn out that well. If you're like, really, I don't care, be honest. You know, that doesn't always work so well. So how I realized what my body type was years of seeing photos of myself in different outfits, thinking I looked so awesome when I put that outfit on.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. Oh, do I look hot in this outfit? And then I see a photo and I'm like, something's wrong. Proportion is maybe off. So this has really, really helped me in helping customers. And you have to know your body type in order to accentuate the positive and don't show what's maybe not so positive.
Right.
For instance, with me, I have a very long waist and I have short legs. So now I never wear anything that gives that away. So I wear tunics, I wear longer tops.
Okay.
I have to make sure when I wear a jacket that the jacket fits proportionately.
Yes.
So I'm not a tall person.
Right.
But driving a car, you think I am because I have a long torso. I, sit up straight. And there's many customers and friends of mine, they're exactly the opposite, and you have to totally dress proportion. And so what I say is, it's good to buy separates a lot of times, a lot of separates. Know what your body proportions are, know what you look like in the mirror from the back and the front.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
sometimes we forget those things.
Yes.
That's one of the things that happened to me.
Yes.
And then dress, and you have to know. I mean, you have to know. And then once you get your formula down, that's what I call it. I have my own formula.
Yes.
Works good for me.
Yes.
I look better that way. I feel better that way.
Yes.
Once you know your formula, your body type formula, you're set to go.
That's awesome. And I do know that some people they have the pear shape, apple shape.
Yeah.
All those, the egg shape and all these things. I remember seeing a little picture of all this stuff.
Yeah.
And there's some women are top heavy, and you can't go out and buy a suit.
That's
and
correct.
They have to go out and maybe purchase the top and then get the bottom from somewhere else.
And you know what? In the early days of Adore, we would take in a suit and we'd say, oh, wait a minute, this jacket is a different size and this skirt, oh, no, we can't take it. It's not the same size, it's mismatched. But now what we do is, no matter what, even if they are the same size, different size, we separate them. We sell them as separates many times. There's
That's
not
great.
too many suits we sell together. Suits don't sell well anyway, separates do.
Yes.
And for me, I take a much smaller size on the bottom than I do on top. And there's people that are absolutely the opposite, like a pear.
Yes.
I'm not a pear.
Yes.
I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm not. But yeah, so it's something you really have to think of, and we kind of try to guide people that way. Whereas, you go into a department store, you don't get that kind of attention there. So I think the fact that these are all different items in here, you can, like we do fashion shows for charity often, and putting outfits together is so much fun, and yet it's not as easy as if you were going into Saks and you were saying, I'm going to take this new look from this designer and they're going to walk in this. We really have to put things together that were never together before sometimes,
Yes.
so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's also recycling too, shopping here. Fashionable recycling.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome. And I know that there's people that sometimes have low self-esteem and certain things, and I think that clothes play a part in that. If you put something on and it can make you feel better, is to go out shop shop for some pieces, put something on, look in the mirror, get your hair done, put your little makeup on and stuff, and it just makes you feel a whole lot better.
We've seen people come out of the dressing rooms here where it's just the perfect piece for them. And you see them light up. And we also have a lot of customers that have come in and consigned their clothing because they lost a lot of weight. And the joy in their faces when they're for the first time wearing, something that's a smaller size, and they're taking pride in their outfit, in their body, and they're having so much fun putting the outfits together and dressing where they never had that before. It's like wonderful. It's wonderful to see.